She just told somebody $20 on that horse print. Oh my gosh. $20? Oh. Oh my gosh. This poor guy was loved dearly by somebody. Oh, look at his little glass eyes. And then this girl. Oh, honey, someone truly loved you. Okay, she's selling that for $300 for the whole set. Do you know how tempted I am? I don't know. These are the questions that rack my brain on a daily basis. Okay, I know this is not where you usually see me start out a video, but it's really super early. I've got to get ready for this amazing sale that I'm going to, and I thought I would bring you along on my get ready routine. Well, I'm not getting any younger, and I have discovered that my skin's getting drier, especially living here in the heat of Las Vegas. Yeah, Bougie agrees. And I have found an incredible skincare product that I wanted to share with you, and watch. It's really good. It's called Okoa, and I am using their dual action lifting cream on top of their really incredible moisturizer. Super important to use your moisturizer first, but it's the lifting cream that I'm super excited about. It's got hyaluronic acid and peptides, and I will tell you, hyaluronic acid I have known about for a very long time as an incredible ingredient for your skin. It's got this super easy one little pump dispenser. I like to. And then I just apply a little bit on each side, kind of stroke it in. Oops. It's really hard to hold a camera and do your skincare. But I want you to see how this works because it feels really good. It's not heavy. It's not oily. It just kind of goes on. It glides on. Now, it's important to put your moisturizer on first, which I already did. But when you put it on, it's so hard to explain, but there's this cooling, kind of a tightening feeling. Like I can feel it. I can feel it just soaking in and doing its thing on my skin. So I can already feel a difference as I put this on. And as we go into the day, I think you're going to see the effects too. I feel better. I'm using it so that I can get some of this wrinkly stuff off of my skin. They have dual offers and subscriptions to save you some money. And they have a 90-day money-back guarantee. If you have any questions, just ask them down in the comments of this video. I'm happy to answer. If you want to try the Okoa Dual Action Lifting Cream, I have a link down in my description. But now, let's get dressed and let's get to I guess it's a flea market sale, parking lot sale. It's cool. It's a once every year thing I must go to, and it is time to get out the door. Well, I gotta finish. I gotta get, Okay, time to get out the door. Okay, we're ready. Use the code NICHE15 for 15% off your order, and it's 90 days money back guarantee. So go ahead, try it. It's pretty awesome. I can already hear the music booming in the background. We are at the Charleston Antique Mall's annual, I guess the flea market, parking lot sale. But this is an event that I have gone to several years in a row, and I always look forward to it because the variety is out of this world and the vendors are super cool. So let's go see what we can find for resale. Now I'm going to be very picky because, as you know, I've already revealed I'm in the process of moving as I'm filming this. So I don't want a lot of extra inventory to deal with, so we need to find some incredible treasures that can be flipped very fast. That's the goal. Or it's worth packing up and moving with my move. There's the second goal. All right, let's get in there and let's see what we can find. Let's get shop done. And I did bring my own little lucky cart. All right, we're ready to go. Ooh, we might be having a little lunch at that food truck. That sounds good. There is so much music everywhere, so we'll do the best we can. I have a larger version of this crying Buddha. It's actually a Buddha, and it's carved from like one knot of wood. These can do really well. I like the frog, 7. Things are generally a bit negotiable out here too. These are all vendors trying to sell their things. That is a Murano fish. It's pretty spectacular. Let's see. Does that really just have $30 on that? Oh my, what's wrong that he's only 30? Okay. It looks like there might have been some repairs on some of the glass. Oh my goodness, that's an awesome piece though. So I did a quick search and this came up on WorthPoint. Now granted, this was 10 years ago, but I don't think the value has gone down on pieces like this. All right, I've got him in my hand. Let's see what else we can find here. The prices are very good. Oh, those are really fun earrings. I have so much jewelry right now. I really need to not buy any more jewelry. Oh my gosh, but there's some cool pieces. All right, let's see. And I brought cash. And when I have cash, I'm just a little bit more careful about how I start spending money. Look at the size of those piano babies. Those are big girls. All right, just wanted to get a closer look at these huge piano babies. Like there's my hand. Like they're huge. I don't see a price on them. I was also noting this decanter here. It looks to be Polish glass. It just kind of has the edge. This is generally this flat edge. Now, not to be confused with like that cheap unfinished edge. You can see the edges are finished on this, but they use this flattened kind of style. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, maybe $25 to $35, I would say on that. And for today, I'm just looking for things that are just a little bit higher value. Oh, there is a generator in the background for the food truck, which is probably helping me not get a copyright claim because of the Michael Jackson playing. Yeah, he's got a turtle. I do love the turtle. I don't know how much this one is. I'm a bit smitten though. I am a bit smitten because it's got a turtle. Okay, I'm gonna ask how much this one is. Should do $10 on that. Okay, we broke the ice. Oh, that is a gorgeous toll painted, thank you, samovar. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, could actually be, oh, it's a lamp. Ah, wow, that's just gorgeous, just as a piece by itself. And you got the Kokloma, beautiful beaded purses. Ooh, $12.50. It's got a little schmudge in there. That's okay though, these are old. $10. Okay, all right. There, I'm probably gonna have to go through and then come back through at the end, things that are still tugging at me, because look how beautiful those earrings are. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a tough day. It's gonna be a tough day, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through the things that are super calling me right now, I'll buy, and then I'll do a swing back through for the things that are still holding my attention. Because there's going to be so many absolutely gorgeous things here. This is a panel bracelet. That's really nice. 30 on that. That cute little set. I feel like my daughter Jordan would like that with the little plaid. Oh my gosh. See, now, no, this is a no, Danny, but you know you want it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be good. Although if it's still here when I come back through, you know I'm gonna be super tempted by that. All right, more jewelry, more jewelry. I do love buying jewelry. I do love selling jewelry, but I'm behind on jewelry. This is one of my favorite vendors that shows up here, and I normally buy a slew of jewelry because her prices are so good. But this is another one. I will I will see. I'll see what damage I've done, and on my way out, I'll come through here because she also takes Venmo, so I don't have to have cash for this one. This is a beautiful watch. I'm not much of a watch girl, but that's really gorgeous. Wow, look at that lamp. 50 bucks. Plush is definitely not something I need this time. Although I might find a little something for the grandson. You never know. I love nice little boxes like this. But again, it's not something I need to pick up today. We're looking for the extra special stuff today. All right, tell me how you feel about the repurposing these old pieces of furniture, kind of doing the paint. I mean, I do love the color, but I don't know. There's just something about, you know, taking away the old wood. This would make a really good, I'm staring at it, it would make a good aquarium stand, to tell you the truth. I wonder if that's what it was. They're only asking $100. I mean, I don't think it was an aquarium stand. It would be a good aquarium stand though, honestly. It's the right size. Okay, that's just gorgeous. What does that say? Erickson? Something Erickson. Here. Oops. Let me get a little closer. Still can't tell what that says. I do love the frame too. I love everything about that. It's just got cardboard on the back. It's a print, but it's signed. It's ink signed, but then it's pen signed by the artist. It's absolutely stunning. I don't know if the colors are coming through, but he looks very realistic, but with just that kind of like hint of like a blue aura about him. Do love him. Okay, some old vintage books, and my daughter Jordan really loves these old vintage books for the baby. So I think I'm gonna pick these. They're 3 for $5. We got Thumbelina, Bartholomew the Beaver, and Heidi. Oh, that is a cool old phone. Can you even imagine that's how we used to talk to each other? Hard to believe. All right, we've got, those are wood? Wait a minute. No way. I would have never thought those were wood. Look at that. It's the fruit and vegetables 7 for $30. Oh, I was kind of wondering how much. This is actually a really thin wood. All right, there's some beautiful pieces of pottery here. That's got a nice signature on it. 24. Oh, there's going to be so many cool things here. 25 on that little vase. Oh, it's got little fish on it and a fish. Okay, how much is this one? Oh, it's all signed to pieces under here. Baby cat and Wuzzy, 4304 saffron. So it's like a hobbyist piece, but it's done really well. Okay, I'm gonna ask her how much that one is because I am loving it. $7. I must have it. All right, this cute little $18 signed piece. That's really nice too. Horton Studio pottery drip place. Also beautiful. Okay, so many things, so many things. All right. She just told somebody $20 on that horse print. Oh my gosh. $20? What does that say? Can't quite tell. What? Something Contempo. K something Contempo? Look at that beautiful, almost looks like copper. Again, another gorgeous piece. Okay, I'm gonna control myself here. I'm gonna get my little bowl and my little books. I also snagged this beautiful little jar for $5. Great prices. Okay, I swear, if that horse is still here when I come back by, he's coming with me. All right, that's a, oh, my wagon's like coming with me. Okay, you stay there, stay. No, okay, all right. Just this purse caught my eye. That is really cool. It looks like it's possibly like painted. Let's see, it's leather, that is real leather. And it does have a name in there, Jane, or Jana something. Gosh, I don't know if you can even see it. The sun is kind of crazy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what that says. It's got a nice name on it though. It's $35. It's a cool purse. It's very eye-catching. And no, I know I have not done my purse sale yet, but now you know why. I finally got to announce that I am moving. So I've been packing and preparing for this move for weeks, but couldn't quite say anything yet. I had to make sure everything was set and good to go. But yeah, so it's delayed a few things that I've been wanting to do. But I will be getting back on track very, very soon. And I hope you'll come visit me now over on the nicheshoppingnetwork.com. That is my new marketplace where others can also apply to be sellers. And you don't have to go live, but you can go live if you want to. nicheshoppingnetwork.com. Check it out. Pretty little copper teapot. I like the shape. Okay, I see something on this table grabbing my attention. It's these really interesting brass candlesticks. Look at the little cone shapes and the nice little, I don't know, the curves. The curves are getting me. It's $25 for the pair. I do like those. The later in the day it gets too, the more negotiable some of these vendors get. So we'll definitely be coming back through and maybe making some offers and some things once we see how much we end up with in the cart and how much we spend. Because we just don't know. Oh, I love that little table. That is very sweet. And the tall lamp. All right, we got the generators in the background again, which actually it's good and bad because it does block the music from coming through, but I know it's also very, very loud. This is the Retro Cottage. They have set up really nice. You know, I have a very similar table I bought at the swap meet that I still haven't listed on Cherish. It's going on Cherish. Just want to make sure I have a box for it first. $50 on the copper and brass flower sculpture. I think that's actually a really good price. It's amazing. Something I might consider. I think it's worth over $100 if I were to sell that on a site like Cherish. I don't know. I'll have to look it up when I get home and I'm editing this video. And things that I look up, I pop those little comps right on the screen for you so you can see too how much some things were worth. All right, let's look on this side. Oh, these are cool too. It's not my decorating style, but I know these can be super popular. Made in Sweden. See, those are so mid-century. And the owls. Little needle plates. Oh my gosh, look at these cats. Little resin guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Ooh, that's like a zodiac bowl. That is actually really cool. And then $20 on the magnifying glass. Tell all the ants, do not go under there. It would be a bad day. Also, take note, I do show you everything that I buy at the end of my shopping. I'll lay it all out and we'll go over what it's worth, what I found out about it, and how much my total profit will be when all is said and done. I love the little pieces of furniture that get put out for the sale. I'm a sucker for fun pieces of furniture. I don't know what I have room for yet. As of the filming of this, I have not officially moved in to the new house, but it's by the time you see this, I will have officially moved in. Look at these cactus candle holders. Love. Don't have a price. I'm like always squeamish about asking for prices. I know, I've been in this industry for over 40 years and I still kind of just, I know they're expecting you to ask how much, but I feel obligated once I ask how much. So vendors, put prices on your stuff. I'm much more likely to like buy it, or at least say if I can get a little bit better price. But yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that when you're shopping? Oh my gosh, this poor guy was loved dearly by somebody. Oh, look at his little glass eyes, and then this girl. Oh, honey, someone truly loved you. Okay, I did ask, and it was $50 for the cactus candle holders. Stop in the name of love. I don't know, that song just came to my head. Oh, what do we got here? We got a little bit of everything in this booth. I have to keep looking back and making sure my wagon isn't taken off. That looks like Fitz and Floyd. No, but I don't think it is. It's not marked. What do they say? Artiporum? They're very nice quality. I like them. You can see the wind. The wind is just messing with things today. It's not a good day for the wind. But you know, yeah, just deal with it. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Big piece of like burl wood, and it is signed on the bottom 1989. Let's find out how much that one is. So it's Russell Gillespie folk art 1980s. It's $50 or best offer. You know what? I'm gonna double check that price. I know it's a little shady right here. It's hard to see. Okay, let me look up how much that is going for. Okay, I apologize. The lighting is just messing with me today, but we did find. Here's one. Let's go in there. Look, it's the same one. So visit that. See 55. Okay. So, all right. Well, maybe we'll come back through because I do actually really love that piece. Oh, that is the sweetest. It's a little box made out of cards, but it's like vinyl protected. It's like the paper has a coating on it, so it's like laminated. Oh, I guess that's what it is. It's laminated and then sewed together. That is really cute. Wow, look at the size of that copper teapot. Holy moly. Ooh, cute little cabinet. This piece right here goes on the top of an antique piece of furniture. It would have sat like in the front. I know this because my antique curio cabinet has one of those. See a beautiful bird print back here. Looks like a book plate. So because it's got like the information about the bird, would have been an illustration in a book. Lesser yellow legs. You're not lesser, buddy. You're definitely not lesser. That's a very cool little piece. Like a lot of this came from like the 70s. I remember a lot of this kind of repurposing book art. Oh, we've got some Hollywood Regency going there. Oh, I like that basket, actually. It's not my favorite style, but I can appreciate how this would look for somebody whose style it really was. Now it's huge, not something I want to deal with today, but I do like that. And this would hold some, actually Culver Valencia Ferris wheel caddy. So the glasses would have sat in there because the glasses were pretty enough to sit out all the time. $45 for just the holder. Well, that's quite fancy. That is a style known as brutalist, very popular in the mid-century, and it gets that name because I mean it's just pounded together kind of, but yet it is fine art. That one is $60. That's a fantastic price. I love this little corner shelf. I mean, sometimes you only have like a corner to put stuff. What do we got on that? We got 65 on that. Okay, I'm putting things in my memory banks to come back to that I really love. I even like this little red one. This would be great in like a bathroom, right? Put some little perfume bottles or something on that. I could see that. My lips are getting so chapped because of this wind. It's crazy. Okay, I'm in love with this table. Oh, what is this? Kind of a plasticky cover. Oh my gosh, it's got the 4 chairs. Oh, you have the original tablecloth too? Oh my goodness. Look at that, it's just $300. Oh, I'm very, very tempted. I see 2 things down here. I don't know, that music is so loud in the background, but look at this. He's like watching over the sheep taking a drink. It's a reverse painting, bucolic scene, Italy, $58. That seems like a really good price. Look at the hardware. It is missing the other 3 corners of the hardware though. Has some issues. You'd have to put it on a stand like that. And then of course the pressed flowers are some of my favorite things. Okay, see what we've got in here. Got a painting on velvet. I don't know, have those lost their popularity now? I haven't seen a big market demand for the velvet paintings anymore. They used to go for crazy high prices. Now, not so much. Oh, I'm also on the lookout for a room divider type piece that I can put in front of my aquarium when we're shooting pool, because I had to put one of the aquariums fairly close to the pool table. Okay, I see some Fenton, cranberry, hobnail, opalescent. It's got all the things. There's your Fenton mark right there. $68. It's beautiful. They want to make a deal. They want to make a deal. I think I've sold this mug before. Oh, look at the Swedish bird. Ah, this is a large one. I have a smaller version of this bird. He's pretty fantastic. 24. I wonder, let's see what kind of deal maybe we can make on him. Look at this beautiful cat with the summer sun. He looks a little mad. Why is he so mad? Because nobody's buying him. What's your price on him? He's 20? All right, we'll put him in the pile too. All right, let's see what other goodies. Oh, my favorite pattern. Let's see what the mark is on these. Okay, this is not the TV mark. This is I believe this is the older mark than the TV mark. The TV mark is 70s. So this might be like one of the original Franciscan marks. And you notice, like, sometimes I look at these and they have a super high glaze. These don't have the super high glaze either, making them older. Okay, that's another beautiful piece. Wow. I love this. Okay, I'm gonna ask on that one. Oops. I love the little baby birdhouse. Okay, I did get a few other goodies at that booth, which I'll share it all at the end and tell you what everything is worth. Now, I normally go a little bonkers at this vendor's space, but I don't think I'm going to this year because I'm maxed out on jewelry. Those are cool. Ooh, I really like these little wall-mounted lamp. Wouldn't that be great? Like over a bed? Like just your little book reading light. Ooh, giving myself ideas, but you'd have to wire them into an existing socket. Oh, I really like those. Yeah, that's a project that I just can't take on. That is Ainsley Cottage Garden appetizer platter. $15 for the bowl, and those are good prices. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that pattern. Beautiful. Okay. That one back there. Wow. That's a pretty incredible piece. You got the Budweiser racehorses. And then some pop culture. You can even get yourself a trombone. All right. My tummy's starting to growl. That food truck is starting to sound really good and smell really good. I'm close to it, so well, you could probably hear I'm close to it, huh? What is this? Oh, it's a little fabric book. Oh, it's not even made yet. It's Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but it has not been done. It's just all of the pages to make. Oh, who are you? 1950s groom paper doll. Right. Okay, he said anything on this table is $2, and I just found this beautiful piece. So, $2. Okay, I did get a little baggie full of stuff, including the book, the glass basket, and then a little doll and this cute little glasses holder. $8 for that whole bag full. All right, got some art. I have so much art to sell. Clear glass. Little 45 records. Kind of getting a little baked out here in the sun now. Okay, let's wander in there. Wow, there's like a whole, that's a lot of records. My brother and I used to play them, record them on a cassette tape recorder thing so that we could play them back. Oh, those were the days. Look how cute this little guy is. $10. It's very cute. All right. Got like Pyrex lids. Oh, those are beautiful. Look at those. Not for food use. That means they're, when I say newer, I just mean they're not like 100 years old. They're probably 80s, 90s. Maybe even a little sooner than that. Contemporary, where they have used lead paint and they have to put that warning. Okay, that girl ended up in my cart as well. But she's got a whole nother side over here that I have to look at. Okay, we still have our little sticker pricing here. I can't remember one color at the thrift store. How am I going to remember 3? Like the hot pink. The hot pink I can remember is 10. Look at these are only $1. $1 for those. Okay, chickens are pretty cool. Those are 10.
$5.
Are those like the original melamine? Yeah. Melamine started a long time ago called Melmac. Are these Melmac? No, these are Texas wear. Texas wear. Wow. These are only $1. I have to. The nostalgia of these is just too cool. See, this booth is a little busy. Oh, I like this. What does that say? Handcrafted by F. Nestle of Tucson, Arizona. That is an amazing piece. Let's see what we can do on that piece. There are some treasures in here. You just gotta search a little. Okay. Oops, stay. That's $1. It's $1. Yes, yes, please. Okay, I got a few more things, a couple for $1 each, and then she wanted to do $5 on the vase. I said 10. There's no way I was taking that for $5. It's incredible. But again, I'll lay it all out for you soon. This says nails from Old Hotel, Las Vegas. But how do we know that? And what hotel? Ooh, I love the blue little table and chair set. That is cool. Some car parts. All right, we're getting to that loud music again. They're so cute. Then you got mystery jewelry. Ooh, I'm a sucker for some mystery jewelry.
And then I have the loose ones.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
Yeah, artwork.
Yeah, I know. I so appreciate handcrafted things. The time element. Oh, how cute.
Those are 8.
They're so cute. Look at the whole set of Mary Mushroom from the 70s. Okay, she's selling that for $300 for the whole set. Do you know how tempted I am? Look at this pillow. $5. Okay, I'm getting the sampler pillow. Okay, I've been through everything, and now, as I said, I'm gonna circle back over here. Let's go see if that horse painting is still there. Oh my goodness. I guess it has my name on it. Okay, well, I didn't think that through real good, and I ended up having to put the cart in the back seat because I don't know what I was thinking. Don't put the stuff in first. Anyway, it worked out. I got all my stuff safely in, and now I'm gonna go drop it off. Well, not drop it off, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna lay it all out for you and show you everything I got, because some of it I did not buy on camera just because of the crowds and music and all that stuff. So let's go see what I got. Okay, I am back to go through all the goodies that I bought. There were a few things that I bought that I didn't show on camera, so I'm going to show those to you now. And there are some surprises. So without further ado. Okay, I'm just jumping right into the score of the day. This absolutely stunning Murano glass fish. Oh, $30 be still my heart. I really expected when she said 30 on this that I was going to find all kinds of chips and damage. I can feel like one little bit of roughness here, but turn it around. I just, you can't see it. I don't know if something has been glued there. It's very possible this is repaired, but it really doesn't affect the displayability of this piece. Now, if it was perfect, this is $300 all day long. Because it's got a little bit of damage, I'm going to shave some off and probably offer him for about $200. But I paid $30, so we are perfectly fine doing that. And just to show you, when I was searching, here's an all clear one. All clear. Oops, where's that? There we go. Let's go see what the price is. $268. And it's kind of plain Jane. So that was a really good find. Here is the necklace with a turtle. I couldn't find too much on this. I don't even know where my black light is right now. I think these are too perfect to actually be amber. I think they are lucite, but these are glass, and he's got a little glass piece on him. It's a really nice little just artisan piece, probably $30 to $40 on that, and I paid $10. This turned out to be a hobbyist piece, but look how well this is done. So some people are just very talented, very skilled, and the difference between their stuff selling for, a gazillion dollars and $50 just happens to be, do they get their stuff into a gallery? Do they get their stuff into a show? Have they won any awards? That kind of thing. But to me, this is an award-winning piece. Look, it's got a turtle. I don't even think I knew it had a turtle when I first saw it. I paid $7. At the very least, this is $25 to $30 all day long. And then I also picked up this little, it's actually a salt jar, is what this would have been used for. There we go. Just a small wood bowl with lid, $5. It's just about a $12 to $15 item, but it was only $5, and it's so charming. I also picked up these beautiful glass, I'm calling them carnations. Would you call them a carnation or some other kind of flower? There's 2 of them with the long stems. I paid $10 a piece, and those I should get, I want to say $25 to $30 a piece on those. Okay, some glass goodies. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it right now. I am going to keep this bird. He is Viking, I believe. I thought he was Swedish when I first saw him, but I do believe he's Viking. I can probably let the Bluebird of Happiness go. Forgot if he was signed on the bottom. Most of them are either Leo Ward or blah blah. What's the other one? Ray. Why can't I think of it? You know what I'm talking about, right? He's got a little roughness to his beak, but I have a little collection of these myself. I kind of love them, but maybe I will switch him with a perfect one from my collection and just keep the little sad guy for myself. I don't mind. I don't even remember what I paid for him. I think 10. Yeah, I think so. Okay, the fancy summer sew kitty cat here with the kind of the angry little face. $20 was my buying price. Should get 40 to 50 for him. This piece turns out to be a Fratelli Toso Murano Millefiori glass vase. Say that 3 times fast. Very nice piece. I paid 20 for it and should be able to get, I'm looking at my notes, 50 to 60 on that one. I also picked up these beautiful glass, I'm calling them carnations. Would you call them a carnation or some other kind of flower? There's 2 of them with the long stems. I paid 10 a piece, and those I should get, I want to say 25 to 30 a piece on those. So the table where everything was $2 each, you did see me pick up the Westmoreland satin glass basket. $2 will turn that one into 25 to 30. The daisies, I thought, were quite unusual. Don't often find daisies painted on these type of things. And it's on both sides, which I absolutely love. This little guy, I think, is just like a little glasses case. I think I'll just include this like in either one of my NSN sales or one of my whatnot sales, just because it was $2. And if I can turn it into, 8 to 10, that's perfectly okay with me. The fabric book, it's kind of fabulous. Let's put you aside for a second. We'll come back to you. It's got the whole story here. You just have to put the pages together so it's ready to be sewn together. I thought it was so cool. And it is Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, which is a classic. And I think, okay, I did look this up. I think we're looking at like the $12 to $15 range on this when the books are complete. So I don't know how that translates into one that still needs to be completed. What do you think? Okay, I called this the yo-yo doll. And I did a Google image search and it comes back as a Barbara Sansani barefoot doll. And let's see, I guess we'll go over to this one's the closest. Go visit. $35 it sold for. So not bad for a $2 purchase. I was actually surprised that this needlepoint sampler pillow was not worth more. I paid $5, so I did fine. There was no way I was going to go wrong at $5. It is worth 15 to 20. I had thought it would be worth somewhere from 30 to 40. But on that one, I couldn't find the comp to back that up. I really found in the $15 to $20 range. So there you go. I still triple my money, so I'm good with it. Okay, I had a little bit of fun in this vendor's booth. So you saw me get the teak wood coasters. They were, $1? 15 to 18 on those all day long. The Texas ware Melmac or melamine plates, super classic. I don't think it's quite mid-century. I think it's 60s to 70s, which is, that's on the outer edge of mid-century. Paid $2 because they were $1 each, and they are, now I've seen them selling like 20 to 25 a piece. I'm going to ask 25 for the pair, and that should be a bargain on those for sure. I'll come back to that wood vase because that's a discussion. Just some fun little pieces, $1 for the little colorful little pottery bowl that they made it so I don't know what this is all about. I don't know what that's all about, but I feel like I would snip that off maybe. I don't know. What would you do with this stringage on here? I don't like it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm such a goofball. That's just her taped That's, oh my gosh, Danny. That's just, okay, I feel much better now. That's just the taped on price tag. I thought it was, never mind, you know what I thought. Okay, moving on. We've got, this would have sat, it's the dip portion of like a chip and dip. It is a California, what does it say? I thought it was going to say California Original, but it doesn't. It says Cal Style USA. Same era, same type pottery, same caliber. This is just a fun little dish that can now be like a trinket dish. Again, it was $1 and I should be able to get 10 to 12 for that. This couldn't find too much about it because it's all covered up, but it says Karen Margaret Carborg mid-century candlestick. It's got a small chip. Paid $1 for it. Paid $1 for it. We're going to find it a good home through, one of my online sales. I don't even know what it's going to go for. I'd be happy with $5. The adorable Mama Goose. I mean, how can you not? She's so cottagecore, but she's pretty big. Should get at least 15 for her. Paid $5. I would probably list her for 20. Let's see what happens. She's awful adorable. I like these Persian little paintings with the horses. Again, $5. $5. And now let me show you something about these. Okay, so I did my Google image search. There's the one that I have. We go down here. I mean, the prices on these are outstanding. Just outstanding. Like even the 50, 60 range, I would be perfectly happy with because the margin's there. Let's see if there's any other. Yes, look, some of these are, I'm telling you, this is why I like to pick them up because it's one of those things like you could get a really, really good one. So at the very least, we're looking at $50 on that. And this that says United States Lines is actually a sort of a tiki mug. Hawaiian honey creeper is the bird, limited edition. I almost didn't pick this up because it had the writing on it, but then something said like for $1, Danny, it's a bird. How can you go wrong? Let's go down here to our Google image. And so now this one is Norwegian Cruise Lines. They come in all different. Etsy's no longer showing us the sold prices, which is kind of bumming me out a little bit. But if I pull this one up, look at that, $40. So I have to do a little bit more digging for this specific one, but that bodes well. Let's see if this one. Oh, that's the United States Lines. Let's see. What is this one? See, it's not. See, they got that one for $19.50. Okay, all right. So, but I paid $1 for it. So if I can sell it for 15 to 20, that's a really good margin. Okay, and this one was just meant to be, even though I'm really trying not to buy a bunch of art right now, but it was just too irresistible. And the fact that it was still there, just calling my name for $20. But I found out something very interesting about Google image. When you cannot make out a signature, let's see if it works. I'm going to do it on the spot here. It worked before because I did a little research. So I couldn't quite make out what that name was completely. I saw Nancy and I saw the Erickson at the end, but then it shows me it's Nancy Chen Erickson, 1983. So it identified that for me. And then I can go and do a little digging. And what I found out is her works sell for hundreds of dollars. Could I find this particular one? I could not, but you can see the appeal of this print. And it is a print, and we know it's a print because if you look super close, you can kind of see the little dots of the paper and the fact that it's got a printed on name, but then it was signed over it. That's usually an indication of a print, not a painting. Paintings usually have the signature will just be painted onto the piece, but it is framed beautifully. I think I can ask $200 for this and it will still be a bargain. So that was a very nice day at the flea market. I guess you would call that a flea market. Is that correct? A parking lot sale at an antique mall? Would that be a flea market? What would that be? Just a parking lot sale? I don't know. These are the questions that rack my brain on a daily basis. Anyway, I look forward to this sale every single year. So this year was, again, not a disappointment. I resisted buying a bunch of jewelry, which I usually do, because I have been uncovering a lot of jewelry I bought in the past that I still have never gotten sold. So until I get through most of that, I have to be in a little bit of a jewelry hiatus. I got one piece with a turtle. Could justify it. So be watching. I will be doing lots of live sales. I did a live stream. Well, I don't know when it is in relation to when this video is coming out or when you're watching it, but I did a live stream discussing my move, why I moved, answered all the questions. If YouTube isn't like serving that up to you, you can just go to the channel page and hit lives, and it'll be the one right there that it'll show you. What else do I need to tell you? I don't know. I am so tired. I really am. But it's a good tired. It's exciting things are coming tired. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I can film this haul and then go to bed if I want to afterwards, because I don't have to drive anywhere. I am just home, and it feels so good to finally be in that situation again. So with that, I will get this stuff listed in the nicheladyshop.com as quick as I can. Oh, yes, one more thing. The Okoa skincare, I have now been using that for about 2 weeks. And I can tell you, I am still really happy with it. I can feel a difference in my face. I don't know. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. I hope you are. I hope. Anyway, I'll have the link down in the description and the very first comment of this video if you want to take advantage of that special code and get yourself some amazing skincare. All right, with that, you go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one.